Have you ever stopped to think that every action you take, from the simplest ones like breathing or walking, to the more complex ones like feeling deep emotions or thinking of creative solutions, involves energy? Everything you do requires energy, and I'm not just talking about the physical energy you feel when exercising or working. I'm talking about a more subtle, yet incredibly powerful energy that flows through you and everything around you. This energy is the foundation of everything that exists. But here's the crucial point. If you are energy and live in a universe of energy, then everything you experience, your achievements, challenges, relationships, and even your health, is directly linked to how you interact with this energy. The energy you emit with every thought, every emotion, and every action is constantly tuning the reality around you. And that's where the greatest challenge lies. Learning to live as an energetic being in a world that often makes us believe we are just matter. So the question remains, how can you start living consciously as a being of energy? How can you use this knowledge to create a life more aligned with your desires and purpose? That's what we'll explore throughout this video. But before we dive in, I want to share something special with you. If you're truly committed to raising your vibrations and taking your manifestation journey to the next level, I have a powerful tool that can completely transform how you connect with abundance. Click the link in the description to discover how you can start aligning your energy with abundance and turn your dreams into reality. Make sure to check it out. And now, before we dive into this transformative concept, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever thought that your emotions and thoughts are much more than just mental reactions or fleeting feelings? They are, in fact, powerful vibrations that directly influence your reality. Yes, every thought you have and every emotion you feel emits a specific energetic frequency that resonates with the universe and attracts corresponding experiences. But how does this work? Imagine your mind is like a radio tuned to different stations. Each thought and emotion is like a song playing on a specific frequency. When you think of something positive like gratitude or love, you're tuning into a high vibration station. On the other hand, when you focus on negative thoughts like fear or anger, you're tuning into a lower frequency. And here's the secret. The universe responds to these frequencies, bringing into your life experiences that are in harmony with them. For example, when you feel gratitude, you're emitting a vibration of abundance and satisfaction. This energy attracts more things to be grateful for, creating a positive cycle. On the other hand, when you're stuck in emotions like anger or frustration, you're sending out vibrations that can attract more conflict or challenging situations. Your thoughts are much more than words in your mind. They are pure energy, and this energy has the power to create your reality. Every thought you have is like a seed planted in the soil of the universe. If you plant seeds of fear and doubt, you'll harvest fruits of uncertainty and limitation. But if you plant seeds of confidence and love, you'll reap a life full of possibilities. In other words, the energy you emit attracts experiences that vibrate at the same frequency. Every thought, every emotion, every word you speak is like a signal you're transmitting to the universe. These signals are picked up by the energetic field around you and, like a magnet, attract experiences, people, and circumstances that are in tune with the frequency you're emitting. The person who's transmitting positive energy not only influences the environment around them but also attracts better outcomes for themselves. For example, if you're constantly transmitting energy of gratitude and optimism, the universe responds by bringing more reasons for you to feel grateful and optimistic. Positive people start showing up in your life, opportunities arise, and you feel more aligned with your goals. On the other hand, if you're emitting energy of anger, frustration, or fear, the universe reflects that back to you, attracting situations that reinforce those feelings. But how can you start mastering your vibrations? How can you control your energy in a world full of distractions and challenges? The answer lies in small daily choices. Here are 3 simple steps to get started. The first step is to become aware of your thoughts and emotions. Pay attention to what you're feeling throughout the day. When you notice you're in a low frequency like anxiety or sadness, take a deep breath and try to shift your focus. And that's the second step. Replace negative thoughts and emotions with ones that raise your vibration. Redirect your attention to something that brings you joy. For example, if you're feeling insecure, remind yourself of moments when you felt confident and successful. Visualize those moments and feel the positive emotions again. You can also choose to spend time with positive people. Engage in activities that energize you and protect your energy by setting healthy boundaries. All of these are ways to take control of your vibrations. Remember, you're not stuck on one station. You can change the channel whenever you want. Now, the third step can be a real game changer in your life. The importance of aligning your vibrations with what you desire. Many people make the mistake of focusing only on what they want but forget to ask why they want it. And that's where the concept of purpose comes in. When you align your desires with your greater purpose, the energy you emit becomes much more powerful. It's as if the universe says, now I understand what you really want. And from there, everything starts to flow in ways you never imagined possible. For example, imagine you want to attract more financial abundance. Instead of just visualizing a full bank account, ask yourself, why do I want this? Maybe it's to provide a better life for your family or to have the freedom to travel and explore the world. When you connect your desire to a greater purpose, the energy you emit becomes clearer and stronger. And that's what makes the difference. So start by taking small actions that are in tune with the vibration you want to emit. If you want to attract more love, start practicing acts of love and kindness toward yourself and others. If you want to attract more prosperity, start acting as if you already have abundance. Be generous, plan your spending wisely, and invest in your growth. Now, here's something few people understand. When you start vibrating at a higher frequency, the universe starts working in your favor. Things that seemed impossible start happening. The right people show up at the right time. Opportunities appear out of nowhere. And all of this happens because you're aligned with the energy of what you desire. So trust. Trust the universe, trust yourself, and trust the process. Even when things don't seem to be going as you expected, trust that everything is aligning for your greatest good. Remember that the universe works in mysterious ways and that every step, even the most challenging ones, is part of the journey. And one more thing, you're not a passive spectator in your life. You're far more powerful than you think. You're the protagonist, the architect, the creator. Every thought you have, every word you speak, and every action you take is like a brick you're laying in the construction of your reality. And when you understand this, you realize you have the power to change everything, from your current circumstances to the future you desire. You start to see life not as a series of random events but as a direct reflection of the energy you're emitting. And now, I want to leave you with a challenge. Tonight, before you go to sleep, ask yourself, what energy am I emitting to the universe? And tomorrow, when you wake up, choose to vibrate at a higher frequency. Choose gratitude, choose love, choose confidence. Because at the end of the day, you are the creator of your reality. Thank you for watching. Keep believing, keep manifesting. And if this video is resonating with you and helping you align with your dreams, check out the videos below. See you in the next one.